Hey people, it's Lisa coming at you again with another Ferrelux podcast video doing outside. The weather is a lot better this time, so the video would be slightly longer. And this is episode 3, April 20th, 2024, and I'm talking about an economic contingency plan for your welfare and for yourself. Now, with the current politics happening the way that it's happening, you would have to kind of wonder, is this really the right place for you? Or whether you should be picking yourself up and going someplace else overseas. I know I've had to consider that because, again, certain things are just not very much in my favor the way that I would like, that these are things that you would have to consider. All right? Who would really want to leave the United States of America when it's supposed to really be the best place in the world to be? Why would anybody really question it? Well, the reason why is because it may not really be working out for you. It may not really be contingent enough or sustainable enough, stable perspective. There may be some serious issues there that are bringing themselves at play for you to really now second guess whether this is really where you should really be living out the rest of your life. All right? And some people, again, will be convinced of that until they kind of realize it may not really have been the best choice. Some people have picked up and left already. All right, they were doing it long before it got this bad. All right. All these people that are trying to tell you how great the situation is may be lying to you, or they already got like 7 passports. They can get up out of here any day of the week. They can choose to come back at any moment when things shape up a certain way under a different president. The reality is every 4 years or every 8 years, you're going to have to wonder, is that going to be rocky for you or is it going to be stable? All right? Are you experiencing problems right now that are getting in the way or issues from whatever your dream is? All right? These are legacy issues. These are problems that may have to make you now wonder, wow, I now have this prospect to consider. I now need to think about that, and you're doing that kind of stuff now, and you were never considering it before, all right? Because this is where you're going to live out your life, all right? It's called reality. A lot of people are asking that question right now, and being some ethnic person, you're able to figure that out because your heritage is someplace else. You were born someplace else already. You have all kinds of little options already. There's this program you could take advantage of. There's that program. There's this hereditary thing. There's all kinds of little things you can consider. And the reality is, are you looking for a home country, a new home country? Are you looking to just travel for fun, for business? What are you looking to try to do? All right? Because again, wherever you're planting your roots or wherever you feel most comfortable with is actually your birth nation, whether you're really born there or not. All right? The reality is people are looking for a better quality of life, and can you find that in this nation or that nation? I wouldn't recommend any one particular to anybody because it depends on who you are and where you feel comfortable, whether you already have paperwork for that place or not. I know for me, I have this ability to really survive just about anywhere, so it doesn't really matter where the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th country might be. The reality is I'm sort of like fluid in that kind of way. Like what matters to me are certain things that would fit my core more as to where I would like to consider the 2nd, 3rd choice or whatever, because a lot of it has to fit into my chemistry, my reality, what I really feel most bonded to. And for you, that place might be in Europe, it might be in Asia, it might be in the Caribbean, it might be wherever your heart beats most, all right? And these are the personal things you have to figure out, all right? The country is not the same as it was depending on how far back you could remember, 30, 40, 50 years ago, okay? Whether you landed here from someplace else or whether you got born into it and you remember 10 years ago it was better for you than it is now. It really doesn't matter the age. What matters is it's looking scary. It's looking like what people are saying. It looks like what they are saying. All right, especially if you're experiencing problems yourself, okay, like I have. So it now becomes a wonder. Oh, my dream may have to now be lived out someplace else. What I'm trying to build may have to be someplace else, because again, it's not working here the way that I had planned or hoped. So it just is that kind of thing. Okay. People have left and come back because there's a new president. Some people are still where they have left to. I'm not going to mention any one particular whoever I'm studying. There's a bee out here that's bothering me, so I'm going to have to move. And I still hear it, so let me step out here. So it's getting to that for me. All right. What I would caution people to do is to have their paperwork and multiple paperwork in order. Because again, if you're noticing a lot of unstable things happening around you and the instability of the politics and whatever other things that may be intruding or intrusive into your life, that's working against your perceptions of seeing it as the place, I would suggest you look into multiple options. All right? Live someplace for a while, travel around to this place or that place for a bit, see whether it sinks in with you or not, and then start making your permanent decisions. Until next time, take care.